So what's up, people? So I'm gonna give you guys a little answer. A lot of people been asking me from long time what I do for living. So I'm gonna give you guys a little answer. So what I'm doing now, right now, I'm riding on a bike. But what I do for living. Look, when I arrived here in Australia, I start working for the trolley guys for a short time, right? And they were really bad guys. Bad guys mean really assholes, we can say, you know, not really good stuff. Anyway, then I found another company, and the contractor in that company, he was the owner of the company, like his dad has that company, so that was his dad company, right? So I worked for him for a short time, then he moved to the airport. He started working on the airport, and then his dad, he asked me, they offered me a contract for that job, right? And then I told them, I said, look, I'm working for your son. You can ask your son. I'm satisfied where I am. You can ask your son. If he's happy, I can take over that job, right? I can take over the contract from him. And then he really appreciated the owner of the company. Like I said, you can ask my boss. If he's gonna quit the job, then I will take over his job. So he really appreciated, and he started believing me more. And then after 6 or 7 months, and his son gave up from his job because he was really busy on somewhere else. And then that company gave me that contract, and I started making more money. And then I had some employees who used to work for me, and I never work for less, and I never pay less money, right? So I also take over some other contract from somewhere else, and I start looking after like few jobs, and also I start making more money. Bloody dickheads everywhere, man. And I start making more money. And that time I worked really hard on my ass, and I made pretty good money. I was really happy. And then we had a time, my missus was working, and we decided we're gonna buy the house. And where I'm living now, and we bought that house about six and a half years ago, I reckon. Long time for me, I don't know for other people's. And then my company lose that contract, I lose the contract, and then I got some other contract somewhere else. I had employees, they would start working for me. We were really happy with each other's. And then something happened with the company. I didn't like it. It was something going on with my family back home, and didn't like. I would start getting more angry and things. Don't know, man. And then I mess up with the company very badly. And then I stopped the work, and then I start driving the bloody taxi. Indian taxi driver, happy saying, bloody crazy, man. And the local people here in Sunshine Coast, Noosa, and they was very local and very nice. They knew me as a trolley guy. When they saw me as a taxi driver, they're really surprised. And they used to be very friendly with me all the time, you know, had no trouble with each other. And sometimes we found a dickhead, you know, who don't know me, you know me, you know who I am. So and I drive the taxi only for 3 months. The reason I quit that, not really good job for me. I'm a happy person, man. I really don't like the stressing work. The work make me angry things. The taxi was alright, but the owner of the taxi, he was the dickhead. So that's a different story, man. I quit the taxi, and then I contact with the resort because I can do woodworking. I can fix the locks, hinges, kitchen, cabinets, pools. I can do all kind of work, man. And I go to work in the resort. So I'm working in the resort from probably 5 years. We really look after each other's. I'm enjoying working there, and it's great fun. And also I work at home sometime. I also have a mate who have woodworking, and sometimes people want a different size of furniture and things. I do make that for them. Man, the furniture work is a lot of money. Like within 1 hour I can make from $100 to $200, man. It depends what kind of furniture, and it's great job. I really enjoying working that. I got all kind of tool at home. I really love that stuff. And when after that, when I have time, I do the motor vlogging, I do the YouTubing. Not just the one job, man. My legs, arms, they are fucking everywhere. Not just the one job. So this is the place where I live. You can see it's a beautiful place. Very nice people around. Most of the time the bloody tourists. Yeah. Look, the kids enjoying the rivers. It's great place to live. Yeah, and there's another job. It's not a job, it's just a hobby. I like investing money on the, what do you call it, property. We have some friends here. We look after each other's. And I also have a couple of friends back home. We look after each other's. I drop the money for property. They buy, they invest the money on the property, we sell it. So that's the different stuff. I'm not gonna involve that stuff in my work, in my jobs, you know. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing now. And yeah, man, this is the stuff I do. And whenever we sold the property, I got tons of money in my hand, and then I spend that money somewhere else. Mostly I like investing money on the property, man. Easy property, not for long term. Like we buy it today, within 6 months we're gonna do a bit of renovation and sell it. Small profit, big profit, profit. I always love it. But the small profit, what we can do, we have to rid of that stuff, you know, to buy another one. So I don't have big headache when I do the property things, because my friends, they look after. They are like my partners in the business. I say it's a business. When it's a friendship, it's a friendship, right? For this business, nobody don't know. Like I spend the money on the like bloody property things, you know. Nobody don't know. Only few people, they know about it. And I don't mind to tell you guys. Now everyone know. So we have to do something, man. So in your life, if you're gonna do something in the young age, I would say all the time, I say all the time to my older friends, do work hard, save some money. It's better than spending money on the shit. Do spend money on the property, man. It's great investment. You know, sometimes people say, I bought a bike, it's cost me 50 grand. It's a great investment. It is a great investment. You can enjoy riding, you can do all the things, man. The first of all, in young age, people should spend money on property, on the land, whatever you can buy, you know, like small apartment like these kind of apartment here in Noosa. They cost more than 2 or 3 million, man. They're not cheap.